This is why founders stay busy, but the business never scales. Most business owners think leverage comes from doing things faster, being more efficient, working harder. It doesn't. Leverage comes from exiting roles, and every owner moves through the same 4 roles as the business grows. First, you start off as the worker, doing the work yourself. Then you become the manager and you're coordinating the chaos and answering a lot of the questions. You become a bit more of a bottleneck in a different way. Later, if you're effective enough, you cross across the leverage line and you become the CEO, where you're designing systems, priorities, and standards. And eventually, you operate like a board or a member or an investor, treating the business like it is a real asset. Here's where most founders get trapped though. They stay too valuable in the execution of the business and they sit there way too long. And what they do is they stifle the growth of the people around them. They're the best problem solver. They're the fastest decision maker. They're the person everyone goes to when something really matters that needs to get done. And it feels good to be needed. It also quietly kneecaps the business, because the more valuable you are in the execution, the more everything roots back to you or comes back to you. You become the decisions bottleneck, and the quality depends on your involvement. Progress slows the moment you step away. This is why delegation feels pointless for so many founders. They delegate tasks, but they never exit the role. Works get handed off, but accountability, decisions, and standards stay in the founder's head. So the business still needs you, just in a different way. Now, real leverage starts when you deliberately stop being the worker, you stop being the manager. In fact, really here we're saying you're the default decision maker. That shift is uncomfortable because you sense that your value can no longer come from being useful in that moment. I call that being an activity-based leader, but that's the trade. You don't build a scalable business by being essential to the business. You build it by designing a business that works without you. And to do that, you move into becoming a value-based leader. Send this to a founder who's still stuck as a bottleneck.